On Twitter today, President Donald Trump repeated a common refrain from his campaign that the United States is the highest tax nation in the world.
That is not true. So what do we pay compared to everyone else? Good question. Heather Brown explains why the tax rates can be deceiving.
Our nation's taxes might be overwhelming.
Too high.
Very complicated.
But they're not the highest in the world.
No, we're not.
John Spry teaches finance at St. Thomas.
When you look at all taxes paid, we actually are one of the lower taxed countries among the major countries of the world.
Here's a graph. It includes every tax, local, federal, sales, income, payroll, and corporate. And you can see the U.S. ranks 29th at 26%. It's below the average and far less than the 40% plus in some European countries like Denmark, France, and Belgium.
That difference is largely because we have income, sales, and property taxes, but other countries have a value-added tax,
which is similar to an extra 20% sales tax on everything.
Wow.
That's a lot.
I'm glad I don't live there.
I think the president would have been in a lot better shape if he said, among the major countries of the world, the industrialized countries, our tax rate for corporate taxes is number one.
The U.S. corporate tax rate is about 39%. Here's another chart, and you can see we top this list, followed by France and Belgium.
Do those companies really pay that much?
I've always wondered that myself.
That answer is generally no. Researchers have found what U.S. corporations actually pay is closer to 20 to 28%, which after deductions is still among the highest in the world.
Two different businesses can be taxed very differently because of the nature of their business or because of how they run their business.
Do you think Congress can do anything about it?
Can they agree on anything?
I have no idea.
Heather Brown.
That's a tough question.
WCCO 4 News.
Heather looked up some more numbers for you and found the vast majority of our tax revenue comes from payroll and income taxes. Corporate income tax only makes up 9% of federal tax revenue. If you have a good question for Heather, please email it by going to WCCO.com/links.